Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. Wherever you are in the world today, it is a pleasure to have you here. Welcome back to all of my beautiful, beautiful subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your love and support, your comments, your likes, your shares, your donations, your super thanks, your emails, your messages on social media. I appreciate each and every one of you. And of course, welcome, welcome, welcome to all of my beautiful new viewers. And dropping in today, I just got the words watery when I pulled these cards. And so I'm feeling that there's a lot of emotion going on out there in the collective right now. And I shouldn't say, because I'm certainly feeling it, beautiful souls. It's been a very mixed bag this week. A lot of people have been messaging me and saying, I'm feeling tired and fatigued. There's a lot of, they're just saying emotional outbursts as well. Now, this could be not necessarily with yourselves, but it could be with people that you're observing around you, with friends, family, work colleagues, environments that you're in. But beautiful souls coming in straight off the rank. There's a lot of blue in these cards. So that was why I straight away got the word watery. And so they're just giving me the word tears. So, beautiful souls, if some of you have just been having little outbursts, and when I say outbursts, just moments of where you've just been crying or had tears in your eyes, or maybe they're just saying listening to stories or watching movies, and for some unknown reason, you've just been welling up with emotion. Let it out, because for a start, crying is actually very cathartic to the body. It is God's way. That's why God created tears, beautiful souls, was to let the emotions out. You know that I talk about this, for those of you that have followed my journey for a while, on, working through and healing through terminal brain cancer, basically, that letting out your emotions, don't keep them suppressed or repressed, because that will eventually build up and become some other health issue down the track, or it will amplify down the track. And so, beautiful souls, your first card out today is number 13, feeling the world. And so as soon as I saw this, right, so this is for my empaths, especially my sensitives, light workers, of course, but for those of you that identify or feel you are empathetic, which many of you, I'm going to say the majority of you are, you're sensitives, you're highly attuned, they're just saying as well, you feel on a whole other level to what other people do. They're just saying normal people, and we don't want to classify things or anything, but beautiful souls, you have this innate beautiful, beautiful gift of literally feeling the world. And I'm lighting up in goosebumps. And this gorgeous and angel soul is holding the world in her hand. Of course, the angels and light beings and God's light is shining all over the world, beautiful souls. But you look at the look on her face. And obviously, fellas, take this as it resonates. She is so focused and she is so careful, holding the world in her hands. And beautiful souls, at the moment, maybe for many of you, you literally may feel as though you're holding the world in your hands. You're feeling everything and anything. You're tuning in and tapping in to stories that you're hearing on the news or in the radio, in the car, when you're driving to and from work, or whatever you're doing. You're feeling the emotions of friends or family, or those of you that are having people confiding in you, right? And this could just be you all of a sudden being overwhelmed, they're saying, with feelings and emotions that you're going, where is this coming from? There is a massive cleansing happening on the planet right now. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again for those that are new here to the channel. 2024 and 2025 are going to be all kinds of weird, all kinds of crazy, all kinds of highly emotional, all kinds of beautiful, all kinds of unbelievable. They are going to be literally, it's going to be like a roller coaster ride. And so they're just saying these waves of emotion are hitting the planet at different times. So feeling the world, beautiful souls. And the clarifier to this, is number 31 from my beautiful Angel Inspirations deck, my new deck. Be strong. And when I saw this come out with this, right? Here is this beautiful angel in the tree pose, right? For those of you that do yoga, the tree pose, the waves, he's standing on this tiny little rock in the middle of this ocean, right? They're just saying icy. Things might feel or be quite cold around you right now, but these are these waves of emotion that are going across the planet right now. But you are calm and centered. You are staying still in the storms. You, no matter what mountains or adversities may be in front of you or behind you, beautiful souls, as in this picture, you are staying calm. You are understanding the ebb and flow of life right now. Beautiful souls, this is going to be, as I said, a very attuned message, especially for my sensitives and empaths. But if you've clicked on this message, then there will 100% be a message in here for you. And they're just saying to me, beautiful souls, right now, numbers this week, they've really heavily emphasized these numbers, these number codes, these patterns. What are you seeing? But again, this is number 13. And they've just shown me this is number 31. They are reversed, beautiful souls. 13 and 31 are a reverse image of each other. So you may be seeing 13, 13. You may be seeing 31, 31. You may be seeing 13, 31, 31, 13. Take those number codes. These are for a very specific few of you out there, but they have asked me this week especially because they have some kind of meaning for one or some of you. But number 13, beautiful souls, sensitivity to the feelings of others. This is for many of you out there, awareness of the whole world and a broader perception, right? You understand what's going on, beautiful souls. You have a higher perspective, right? So when everybody else is feeling emotional and feeling, like they're climbing mountains and they're out in the middle of the ocean, right? Not knowing what's coming next, you are calm and centered for the most part. Of course, we're still souls having a human experience. Empathy overload and overwhelm. Some of you may be feeling this right now with everything that is going on in the world, beautiful souls, these massive influxes of light, these massive influxes of activations and light codes coming in, these shifts, our DNA, we are transforming from this carbon body, beautiful souls, this physical meat suit, into crystalline beings, beautiful souls. Our bodies are becoming more light with all of these influxes. Empathy reminds you that you are not alone. Some of you, they're just saying, wished that you didn't feel so deeply. But beautiful souls, it is a gift. But we have to learn, they're just saying, to keep it in balance. Because when we get out of whack, when we're feeling too much in the one side of things, beautiful souls, that throws us out as well. It is a beautiful capacity to feel the connectivity of all around you, giving you a profound sense of belonging, a broader experience of being part of the larger whole, because we're all connected. That said, it can also be overwhelming, especially when you don't know where you end and the rest of the world begins. Now, again, for those of you that have watched me for a while, when I've spoken about this in the past, when we're feeling a certain way or suddenly our emotions shift, 1 minute we're up, next minute we're down, ask yourself, is this mine? Is this theirs if you're dealing with someone else or a group of people or your boss or whoever it is? Or is this the collective's? And many of you, by going within, beautiful souls, your guides and angels, your higher self, your soul will tell you straight away, yes, it's yours. No, it's not. You're feeling the collective energy. Or no, you're actually absorbing, they're saying, the energy of the other party or parties that you're dealing with or speaking with. Now is the time to be clear about your boundaries. Sensitives and empaths, you must put up clear boundaries daily. Ask and put your protection on before you head out the door. I normally do this usually when I'm in bed, or if I forget, then I'll always do it when I'm in the car, when I'm driving to the gym. I've dropped my daughter off. I will do my protective process, beautiful souls, and my prayers and all of the different bits and pieces. But again, now is the time, beautiful souls, because there's so much going on this planet. Ask yourself whose energy you've tuned into, because you might find out it's not even yours. Literally what I just said. Many of you may be driving yourself crazy, wondering why you've become so emotional. Beautiful souls, it's most likely not even yours. They're just saying transmuting this watery energy that seems to be hitting the planet in waves right now. If you are feeling off or drained when you're with someone, they may be siphoning your energy. Energy vampires, beautiful souls. I know many of you have had experience in this department. Many of you have had relationships with energy vampires. The narcissist empath, right? As I write about in my book, my ex-husband, narcissist on a whole other level. And I know many of you have had your experiences with a narcissist in this lifetime, whether it be family, friends, ex-partners, partners, current partners, bosses, work colleagues, etc. And usually it's because, beautiful souls, the empath, we are usually carrying wounds when we come into this world. We have normally come from dysfunctional families. We have been brought up in environments that have been less than favorable, not balanced at all, very controlling or manipulative or whatever that's been, beautiful souls. And this is why we attract these energy vampires. They're just saying a moth to a flame, because we carry so much light. Even when we were broken, beautiful souls, and unhealed, and many of us have done so much healing, and that work will always continue while we're here on earth. But again, many of you now are literally, they're just saying whole, or you're virtually whole, and you've got this beautiful white light around you that attracts, right, these kinds of people. They're unhealed, they're broken, they want what you've got, beautiful souls, right? Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. In such an instance, this connection is not good for you, no matter how charismatic the person is or how attracted to them you are. And this will have been, for many of you, relationships in the past, especially. And again, it's that distorted masculine, distorted feminine. Obviously, we carry both. But again, beautiful souls, like, they're just saying like attracts like, right? Abandonment issues, all kinds of things. Do not mistake codependency for closeness. So this is what I was talking about with the distortion of energies, beautiful souls. This is maybe for some of you right now, but for many of you, this has been past experiences that you have healed from, or you are in the process of healing from. Do not allow your boundaries to become porous, like a sponge, beautiful souls, right? People will literally suck you dry. Trust your instincts and take care of you. Practice saying no. No is a complete sentence, beautiful souls. Someone needs to hear that right now. I write that in my book. No doesn't need an explanation after it. It doesn't need any terms or conditions. No. Can you help me with this? No. Right? Avoid the temptation to turn off and go numb. Now, this is something that I'm very sure that some of you or a group of you have done in the past. I know I certainly did. When things got really heated, beautiful souls, when things were really broken and being broken open, previous relationships, all kinds of situations in my life. My thing, particularly as a Gemini, and I'm not sure whether other air signs feel like this, but we go into our head. We come out of our heart, we go into our head, and we shut down. Like we will just switch it off. And, that could be we then throw ourselves into work or other tasks or responsibilities. They're just giving me the word avoidance. Some of you may have been avoiding some of these conversations or avoiding confrontations with certain people, beautiful souls, right? But again, that manifests and then it starts to manifest. The biggest one is resentment and then bitterness. Avoid the temptation to turn off and go numb. Instead, be present. Feel it, beautiful souls. We have to feel it to heal it. Somewhere in the middle of this feeling spectrum is where the magic is. You're also being asked right now to be aware of how your words and actions may affect others. We talked about words at the start of the week, beautiful souls. What are people speaking over you? What are you speaking out into the world? While it's not your job to determine how someone will respond to you, discernment right now is necessary. We cannot control what other people do or say, beautiful souls. We now, from a higher perspective, no matter what is going on around us, no matter what mountains, no matter what oceans of water or tides or whatever it is around you, chaos and all of those things, we must learn to come from a place of responding, not reacting. That is a big lesson for narcs and empaths, beautiful souls. That is the narc empath. One of the key lessons is responding, not reacting, because they siphon your energy when you're reacting. Be firm yet kind. Keep in mind that people pleasing will not give you what you truly need. They're just giving me the word attention. Again, distorted masculine and feminine, beautiful souls. That's usually what we're craving is attention, right? And not attention as in that kind of attention, but attention like me, I'm over here. I need you. I need support. I need this. I need that. That said, your empathy is beautiful and very important. It just has to be balanced in order for you to access its wondrous gifts. Today, celebrate the beauty of your sensitivity and that of others. Beautiful souls. And as I said, I heavily see why these two cards have come out together. Blue, obviously watery energy. Again, they're just saying Cancer season. And again, beautiful souls, I don't really talk about astrological signs that much, but here and there I drop them in. We're going into Cancer season. So we are all going to be feeling the effects of that energy around us and within us, that watery, deep emotional feelings. So be strong, beautiful souls. Number 31 from my gorgeous Angel Inspirations deck, for those of you that are asking. Strength, solidity, and balance. Angel Rampel, Rampel, is the angel of endurance. Now, again, beautiful souls, another message coming in for one or some of you. Mountains in the background. Many of you have conquered the mountain, right? Or the mountains, there's multiple there. This could be hypothetically, or figuratively, meaning your childhood, your previous relationships, whatever obstacles have been in your path. You have conquered them, beautiful souls. You've learnt the lesson. It's ticked off the box. This is a season that you are going to come into of peace and balance, right? You're mastering your emotions. This is something else that I write about in my own healing journey. When you master your emotions, you are essentially mastering your life, right? When to respond, not to react, thinking before speaking, feeling into things, not saying things at a certain time, speaking up at other times, beautiful souls. Always coming from a balanced state of mind and a balanced energy when you're speaking, right? There are times when we are all called upon to be extra strong, to stand sturdy and steadfast physically, emotionally, and mentally. And many of you have been honed, they're saying, in all of those areas from the mountains that you have conquered. And you have conquered them, beautiful souls. So give yourselves a pat on the back. You've ticked that off the list. You've ticked that off your karmic contracts, right? That we all come into this world with. However, this is not a state one can maintain continuously. Only you can determine when you need to draw upon all of your inner reserves and stand up for yourself or others. Maybe you are one of those people, beautiful souls. I know I certainly am. If I see injustice in the world or injustice happening around me, I will speak up. Let me tell you, as a Gemini in sword energy, and again, usually the sword will come out, beautiful souls, only if that other party or parties deserve it. Or if I see someone being picked on or judged or criticized, or just things in general that are happening in society, beautiful souls, I am right in there, 100% to back up that other person or defend them. And maybe this has been some of you in the past as well. At times, others may see your strength as an icy exterior. People used to call me the Ice Queen, beautiful souls. That's how, like magic, just like that, at the click of a fingers, I literally used to say poker face. And no matter what was going on in here, and obviously I've learnt those lessons as well, right, to suppress them, and I would just literally go into a poker face. And again, Ice Queen, right? Because people would just look at me and go, well, that didn't even bother her. It may very well have hit very hard, beautiful souls, but I was not portraying that to the world or to the person that I was speaking to or whatever the situation was. But as long as you balance strength with compassion and understanding, life will support you at these times. It doesn't mean we don't fall off the rock, beautiful souls. It doesn't mean that we don't go back into our feels. We are meant to be feeling all of the emotions. That is one of the reasons we chose to come to Earth School, was to feel the full spectrum of absolutely everything, right? It's okay. We can climb back on the rock and we can recenter ourselves. Being strong does not only mean being strong for yourself, but also being strong for others when they are struggling. For some of you, beautiful souls, you are the mountain for people. In other words, you are the strength that they look to when times are tough, when times are chaotic, when there are storms and wild seas all around them. They come to you. When being the rock in another person's life, be so complete with compassion for their situation, playing a more supportive role than an instructive one. I've talked about this before. People don't want to be told what to do. Leading from compassion, beautiful souls, because usually you are going to be aligned with people who are going through similar situations to what you've been through. And because you've been through it and you've healed, or you're in the process of healing, you've got the light on you now, you are whole, right? Other people are coming to you. This is part of your soul purpose, helping others to get through the things that you have been through. Many of you, that is part of your soul purpose. When you are in a situation where you feel you lack the strength to pull through your own challenges, never forget that your friends, family, and the angels are always there for you, providing strength during troubled times. I wrote in my book, Beautiful Souls, God never said he would save the boat. He said he would save you, right? So maybe this beautiful soul was crossing the ocean, and the boat, basically they had to let the boat go or the boat sank. But you know what? Here is this beautiful figure, this beautiful angel on this tiny little rock in the middle of nowhere, completely calm and centered, totally fine. The angels are asking you, do you feel you always have to put on a brave face? Now, for my beautiful divine masculines out there especially, but of course for both my masculines and feminines, this has been the old school way, particularly with the masculines, previous generations. You know, I've watched it through my own family lineage. You know, my grandparents, my grandparents going through wars and all kinds of things. Boys, you know, were told crying was for girls. Toughen up, buttercup, you know, suck it up and get on with things. And, you know, it depends on the situation, beautiful souls, but we all have a heart. We all have feelings and emotions. And for many of the men, this is part of the healing that is happening on the planet right now, is our divine masculines are going through this massive purging and healing process. And the masculine within all of us, right, is going through that healing as well. Do you support others in their time of need? I'm going to say that many of you do. Many of you are overgivers, big hearts, overly generous, right? Have most likely been taken advantage of multiple times. So this is possibly not going to apply for you or to you, beautiful souls. Tell yourself, I face my challenges with strength and compassion. I allow the angels and loved ones to support me in times of need. Now, I'm going to put these little affirmations in the description box for those of you that may want to reread them. Write them in the comments as confirmation. I face my challenges with strength and compassion. I allow the angels and loved ones to support me in times of need. For some of you, you have pushed other people away in the past. I can do it all myself. And again, this is this distortion, usually coming from dysfunctional relationships in your past, beautiful souls. You've learned to shut down and realize that no one else was around you possibly back then or in certain parts of your life. And so you learned to just completely rely on yourself, right? And everything, now you just do everything yourself. But beautiful souls, there are people coming in, if not now, but very soon, into some of your futures, right? Your destiny helpers, your soul tribe, the people who have your back, the people who are compassionate and have big hearts as well, the people that are going to meet you on the same frequency and the same vibration, the people who will support you and love you for who you truly are. Right? They won't be wanting things from you or taking things from you. There will be a fair and even balance of energies, right? Your little clarifier from your angel guidance deck, beautiful souls, was steady progress. Now, when I saw this, I was like, well, this is beautiful, tying in with this as well. Steady progress could be just with healing, emotional healing at this stage. But we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. Because that's what it's all about, beautiful souls. Love. The world needs more love. Right? We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. I cannot make this up. And again, beautiful souls, first-time viewers, a message, I believe it was Monday's or Tuesday's message, talking about thoughts, feelings, and emotions, etc. But we can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love, because many of you are doing the work. You're working through all of these emotions, these highs and lows, these trials and tribulations, these adversities and challenges, these deep seas of emotion, these waves that are hitting you, right? One minute you're up and the next minute you're in the corner crying. Beautiful souls. And they're just saying, these three little angels, one's got a bouquet of flowers, one's holding the light. They're just saying the light in the world. So this is many of you holding up your light now, like it's shining bright. People can find you and see you. But this angel here, the other two are quite stoic and just looking forward to and doing their thing. This little one at the end, she has a dove. And look at the compassion and the love in her face for this beautiful, beautiful dove. She's literally stroking it, right? And just pouring her love and her attention into this dove. Beautiful souls, this could metaphorically be your angels pouring this into you. This could be you being so compassionate to other people around you at this time. Take these messages as they resonate, beautiful souls. I knew they were going to be longer than normal. But what powerful messages. So we've got number 13, the world, obviously. Number 31, reversing. So remember those number codes, beautiful souls, right? Being strong in the face of adversity and challenge, being strong for others, learning to ride the waves of your emotion, beautiful souls, especially for my empaths and sensitives. And you are making progress, and your angels and soul team upstairs are so incredibly proud of you. Beautiful souls, hit me up in the comments on this one. Let me know, does this resonate? Oh my goodness, Kathy, I've literally been sitting in the corner crying, or the last couple of days or the last week, I've been highly emotional. As I said before, entering into Cancer season, a lot of blue, beautiful souls. A lot of emotions and watery energy is going to surface, whether it's not with you, it may be with people around you, and maybe you're going to be the one they're just saying shoulder to cry on for some of you. Beautiful souls, let me know if that has resonated. Hit the little thumbs up button below. First time viewers, if you feel divinely led, hit that little notifications bell. Subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you in here. And of course, I'm sending you all the biggest hugs, and I'll see you in here for the next one. Bye for now.